finally, finally, we get the set. And that's exactly what we have here is the set from the United States Mint from 2023, probably 2022, probably 2021. I don't know how far back I can keep just saying years, but that's what we've got right here. Clearly the most eagerly anticipated set of this year. We had hoped that it was going to be last year. We had hoped a lot of things. The United States Mint finally, in their Morgan and Peace dollar series, releases the reverse proof Morgan silver dollar and the reverse proof Peace silver dollar. When the United States government decided to reinstate the Morgan and Peace silver dollar in 2021, it was met with incredible fanfare. And collector interest. Obviously, they released the Morgan silver dollars, the 5 Morgan silver dollars that year, the Peace silver dollar that year. They in 2021 completely, totally, and utterly sold out. In 2022, if you recall, they were supposed to release, because it's a continuing series. They were supposed to release the Morgan silver dollar in 2022, but because of silver shortages, because of plant shortages, because of all the things, other things going on with the United States Mint, they did not release them in 2022. If you recall, we then partnered up with Fiji. Remember Fiji to the rescue, everybody that bought those, where we did some coins because the United States Mint could not, but now the United States Mint is back in 2023. They released the Mint State Morgan and Peace silver dollar, sold out, already bringing huge premiums. Released the Proof Morgan and Peace silver dollar, already sold out, bringing huge premiums. And now, we had to wait till the end of 2023. The end of 2023, and we see they're finally releasing the reverse proof. Here's the problem. Here's your opportunity. Here's why you need to be on the phone. Sadly, the United States Mint has made only 250,000 total pairs. 250,000 total pairs. Why is that a problem? Because there are millions and millions of collectors that want them. Complete and total immediate sellout from the United States Mint. It has been the most eagerly anticipated, not only Morgan and Peace silver dollar, but just in general, in terms of the coins from the United States Mint. This has been the coin. And in our early we have a coin concierge business here where, we help people build their collections as well, kind of on a one-on-one basis. This has been the best-selling coin set we have had literally in years. This is my very first presentation on the air. The first strikes that you see here, the government made 250,000 sets. I have 996. And I can guarantee you one thing. Okay? Well, actually, there's 3 things. Death, taxes, and this set will sell out. Okay, those are 3 absolute positive guarantees that you can guarantee in the world today. Because what we have seen is the interest in this is unlike anything that we have seen. Because you basically had 2 years, of built-up, pent-up demand since the United States Mint didn't release these coins in 2022. Now, here's the interesting thing. It is the very first and only time they've done the Morgan and Peace silver dollar in reverse proof since 1878 when they started making the Morgan silver dollar, and 1921 since they were making the Peace silver dollar. There are 2 reverse proof silver dollars made by the United States Mint, and these are them. And they are completely, totally, and 100% sold out, completely gone. Now, here's the thing. When you look at this, so, okay, we have the reverse proof silver dollar. We've got it certified perfect. That reduces the population, if you will. Now you have First Strike Annex, of course, exclusive to us. Now you have a limited edition. So you go from 250,000 sold out limited edition pairs down to under 1,000. Obviously, these will sell out. Given the exclusivity of this, given the rarity of this, given the demand for these coins in the marketplace today, we did $499, which is kind of our regular pricing when we have a coin, because the Mint charged a huge premium for these over the Mint State coins, over the Proof coins. I mean, these were much more expensive than either one of those coins to start with. And so we could have done $5.99, we could have done $6.99, we could have done $7.99, $8.99. We could have put kind of almost whatever price we wanted on it because there are none of these in the marketplace. But what we did is we stayed with our, basically the CSN, our business plan here, which is why we've been here almost a quarter of a century. We give you the best possible coins at the best possible price. And so many times people play the market. Oh, this is going to be hot. Let's add 100 or 200 or 300 or 500. None of those shenanigans here. This is our regular. If it hadn't sold out from the United States Mint, we would be $499.95. If this wasn't the most eagerly anticipated release from the United States Mint over the last 3 years, we would be $499.95. However, it is sold out. It is the most eagerly anticipated. It is the most highly sought after set, and we're still only $499.95. That's not per coin, by the way, folks. That is for the pair. This is absolutely, positively historic. And it's even more historic given the fact that the United States Mint has just very recently released its product schedule for 2024. The Morgan silver dollars are on there again. So you're going to have mint states, you're going to have proofs, and you're going to have reverse proofs. But there is only one first reverse proof, and that's what this is. So what this does is it's the first and only reverse proof in the history of the United States Mint in the Morgan and Peace silver dollar series until, I'm assuming, the end of 2024, when it will be the very first one. And what are the things we collect? Bookends at the very first, the very last, all those. Could buy the best condition you can afford. Well, they're both certified absolutely, positively perfect. So what you've got is incredible collectability and desirability in a finish that is the Mint's. So the United States Mint makes coins several different ways. So they do a mint state coin, which is what they call a business strike. That's just kind of a regular issue coin. It's struck basically one time. It's what they do for circulating coins. It's what they do for regular issue coins. They do all that. That's mint state. They do a special collector's mint state coin where they spend a little extra time, but it's still mint state. Then they do proof. Proof is struck multiple times under higher pressure. It gives it that mirror finish. And then they are going to do a burnished, which is another uncirculated specialized finish. Then they get into their special finishes, which are going to be enhanced uncirculated, where they strike the uncirculated coins multiple times and all that. But the most desirable, the most sought after, the rarest, the penultimate, actually the ultimate finish by the United States Mint is reverse proof. And people always ask me, what does reverse proof mean? Well, it means this. When they usually make a proof, not usually, when they make a proof coin, and they struck it multiple times, the field of the coin is the mirror part, okay? The device of the coin, or the raised part of the coin, is the matte finished part. That's traditional proof. In reverse proof, they just reverse where those finishes go. So what you have here is, as you can see right there, the device of the coin is the mirror finish. The field of the coin is the matte finish. So it's just reversed where the proof finish is, that mirror finish is, and it's much more difficult to do, and it is the rarest finish done by the United States Mint. In mint state, the United States Mint has made trillions and trillions and trillions of coins. In proof, the government has made millions and millions and millions and millions. They've had to have made in proof billions of coins. They've made billions of coins in proof as well. It's just the way that it is. And in enhanced uncirculated, millions and millions and millions and millions. In reverse proof, you kind of take them all together. I mean, I don't think there's 2 million coins in all of the different reverse proof coins that they've ever done. I mean, it is the rarest and most desirable collector finish by the United States Mint, and this is no different. This is absolutely no different. And while they made 250,000 of these, folks, they could have made 500,000. They could have made 750,000. They could have made 1 million. As a matter of fact, I think the Mint had every intention of doing 500,000 or 750,000 of these coins. However, because of the ongoing silver shortages from the United States Mint, that is exacerbated by planchet shortages, because it's basically the same planchet they use for silver eagles and for the proof Morgans and for the mint Mint State Morgans, all they could spare, because they literally had to take this out of Silver Eagle production to even get these coins made. So they had to reduce Silver Eagle production by 500,000 just to get these blanks, just to get the planchets to even strike the coin. So the Mint made a half, a third, a fifth of what they wanted to make, of what they could have completely and totally, utterly sold out. So what that means for the Mint is, of course, is a business decision. They really felt that they had to get this coin out, and I think they did too. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely, positively unbelievable is what they've done. This is an official Morgan silver dollar. This is not commemorative. This is in the ongoing Morgan and Peace silver dollar series. They have announced they're doing them in 2024. Now, whether or not they make them or not, I mean, even if they do, this will be the very first one, and I can promise you in 2024 they will make more than 250,000. And at 250,000, as this is a regular issue Morgan silver dollar, it's one of the rarest Morgan silver dollars ever made by the United States Mint. And rarest Peace silver dollars ever made by the United States Mint, just by virtue of its mintage in general. Now take that mintage, and given the reverse proof, very difficult to grade because the device or the raised part of the coin is the mirror finish. So it's very, very difficult to grade. And what we have these coins is graded perfect, absolutely perfect, RP70 perfect. So now you start with a coin that the entire mintage is sold out within 30 minutes of release from the United States Mint. Gone. Just gone. Already bringing massive premiums in the marketplace. Already the most highly sought after numismatic product from the United States Mint in years. Now you take that and grade it in its highest grade. So now you take this population of coins, which is already fantastically limited, that is already an incredible shortage where there's this many coins. Now you take that and now grade them and get the RP70. So now you take this and you take it down to here. Now you go into First Strike, Annex, numbered edition, and now you're here. So you have this, and you're 250th of that in terms of this, in terms of desirability, in terms of availability, in terms of being highly sought after by collectors. And while we will have, if you go to any of our things, csnmint.com, if you do to any of that stuff, we're going to have NGCs. We're going to have probably PCGS. I don't know if we're going to have them at $499.95. They could be more, but we're going to have all of those, but neither NGC nor PCGS individually numbers the sets. So only Annex does, and Annex First Strike, of course, is 100% exclusive to us here at CSN. So when you have so this is set number 2. Your set will be individually numbered to ensure its place within the limited edition. Here's the one thing. These sets will absolutely, this is the only presentation, full presentation I'm ever going to get of these coins. This will be it. Already on CSNMint.com, they are selling out. Okay, already I'm below before my presentation, I'm below the 996. I'm already under 900. And then with all of you calling in right now, the phones are extraordinarily busy, as you would expect, in my initial and only presentation of this. Because of the historic nature of this coin, let me kind of review what we're doing here, what the Mint has done here, what your opportunity is here. The United States Mint started making the Morgan silver dollar in 1878. It quickly became it's the most popularly collected coin even back then in the history of the United States Mint. It continues through today in terms of vintage coins. Then they started making the Peace dollar in 1921, and they ended the Morgan silver dollar. And then the Peace silver dollar ended in 1935. To this day, the backbone of the vintage coin hobby in this country is in Morgan silver dollars. It's just the way that it is. That is something that is highly, highly, highly sought after. The United States Mint recognized this. And as we had, if you remember, we had our good friend, former Mint Director David J. Ryder here. He said this was the program, this was one of his just crowning achievements that he was able to put together, was the Morgan and Peace silver dollars collection, to be able to start making them again. And he was very clear, it was very important in the legislation that they're allowed to continue to make these as long as there's demand, and there's always going to be demand. So they made them in 2021. They didn't do any reverse proofs. They didn't make them in 2022. They started up again in 2023. They're going to make them in 2024, 2025, 2026. But the fact of the matter is the very first and only reverse proof collector edition coin made by the United States Mint is this coin pair right here. So it is the very first time in the history, with over 1 billion Morgan silver dollars made since 1878, that it has been done in reverse proof. And there's not 1 billion, there's not 1 million, there's not 250,000 of them in total. Same with the peace dollar. First time in the United States Mint history that they have done a reverse proof peace dollar. Its most desirable finish. Whether it be Lincoln cents, whether it be Kennedy half dollars, whether it be American silver eagles, whether it be quarters or nickels or dimes, it does not matter. This is the set, this is the finish, the reverse proof that is most highly sought after by collectors. In the coin, that is the most highly collectible vintage coin. So the old vintage collectibles, it's the Morgan and Peace silver dollar. Now in new modern issue collectibles, the Mint has added the Morgan and Peace silver dollar into that pantheon of most collectible silver coins in the world. And of the most collectible silver coins in the world today, in terms of the Morgan and Peace silver dollars, the most collectible of those is clearly the reverse proof. Again, only 250,000 sets made by the United States Mint because of the constrictions put on the United States Mint by a shortage of silver and a shortage of planchets. Now, we've got these coins available. My first and only presentation. I have got them 100% exclusively with us here at CSN in the first strike that you're going to see right there. Each and every one of these coin sets is individually numbered to ensure its place within the limited edition. And I want to bring this up one last time. At the $499 price point, even if all of those things weren't true, the perfection, the exclusivity, the sold-out limited edition, all those things, our price would have been $499. That was dictated by the price that the United States Mint charged for these coins, which was more than the Mint State coins and more than the proof coins, even regardless of sellout, regardless of popularity. But even with the sellout and with the popularity, unlike many people in the marketplace, they raise their price. Like I said, they kind of play the market. Oh, this is really hot. I'll charge $600 or $800 or $1,000. Or I'm going to wait. Maybe I can get $2,000 or $5,000. This is our original issue price. We stick with this, even though we know the market's on fire, even though we know that it's a sold-out limited edition, even though we know that this is 100% exclusive to us. So it would be so easy to raise the price. But that's not our mission here. The mission that we have had here for a quarter of a century at CSN is to provide you with the best coins at the best possible prices, and this set is 100% emblematic of that. The most popular set of 2023, absolutely positively, no doubt about it. The most popular set in probably a decade or more from the United States Mint comes sold out in 10 minutes from the United States Mint. Already prices going crazy in the secondary market, yet we have our original issue price, even though it's perfect, even though it's exclusive, even though each set is individually numbered to ensure its place in that edition. Here's the most important thing. I can absolutely positively guarantee you this set will sell out. This will be my only presentation. This will be your only opportunity to own the numismatic set of this decade. I promise you, you have to pick up the phone. They are already selling quickly. The numbers are dwindling even as I speak, even as you are calling in. You need to get on the phone. You need to get this set. You need to add this into your collection, and you need to do that right now.